Hey everybody, welcome back to HDpiano. I'm Phil, and today I'm going to be showing you how to play A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay. And today we're going to be looking at the piano riff for the intro, verse, and chorus, which sounds like this. All right, why don't we start with the right hand? We're going to be hanging out right above middle C with our thumb on a C sharp. All right, so our first chord is C sharp and F sharp. There's a couple of melody notes in between each one of these chords, but first I'd like to just look at the chords themselves. We'll add the melody later. So chord number 1, a 2-note chord, C sharp and F sharp. Our second chord, we're just going to add an A sharp on top of this chord. And that's what's known as an F sharp major triad. C sharp, F sharp, A sharp. Third chord, same as the second. We'll play that one again. And our fourth chord, we're going to get rid of that A sharp and instead play a cluster chord of C sharp, F, and then F sharp. So that F and F sharp are next to each other. Essentially, you're playing that C sharp and F sharp the entire time, but we're changing the chord slightly by adding a note either way. So let's review. The first chord, C sharp and F sharp. Second chord, add an A sharp on top. Third chord's the same. And our fourth chord, C sharp, F sharp. All right, let's talk about rhythm now. Each one of these lasts for one measure, which is in 4/4 time signature, 4 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Second chord, 3, 4. Again, 2, 3, 4. And final chord, 3, 4. Repeat, 2, 3, 4. Second chord, 3, 4. Again, 3, 4. And last chord. All right, now that we've got that down, let's start to add some rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. All right. Let's keep it there for now. By the end, we're going to do the last finishing touches on that right hand to get it perfect. But for now, it's good enough to get the left hand involved. The left hand part is pretty easy comparatively. We're going to start with a D sharp. Our second bass note is a B. Our third bass note, F sharp. And our final bass note, A sharp. Let's see how that matches up with the right hand. And repeat. All right, now, let me play this through one time with the final right hand touches, and then we'll break them down. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, so notice each chord gets played a couple extra times. Let's go over to that rhythm. First chord, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 2 more before we move to our second chord, but instead of doing it on C sharp and F sharp again, we're actually going to take that F sharp and move it up to a G sharp. So it'll be C sharp and G sharp for the final 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then we land on our second chord. So this G sharp is kind of like a leading tone that takes us from the F sharp up to our second chord on A sharp. 1, 2, See that? So once we get to our second chord, and then beyond that to the third chord and the fourth chord, we are going to apply the same rhythmic pattern, and it's going to be to the same chord. Unlike the first chord, which we changed, right? We added a G sharp instead of that F sharp. But for the second, third, and fourth chords, we're going to do the same rhythm and the same notes. We're not going to change. So that second chord, extra 2, right? Third chord, same exact thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Our fourth chord, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right, so let's put all of that together. Just the right hand. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Let's add the left hand to that, and we're going to be all done. Now, there's one extra note that we didn't talk about yet in the left hand. Just like the right hand, G sharp being a leading tone going up to the second chord, the left hand has a leading tone going down to the second chord. So essentially, we're going to start together, and we're going to open up. Right hand leading up, left hand leading down. Let me show you that now. We're going to start with our D sharp in the left hand. When right hand goes to its G sharp chord, left hand's going to play a leading note of a C sharp in the bass. And when the right hand arrives on its final full second chord, left hand's going to arrive on its final second bass note of B. So left hand goes D sharp, leading tone C sharp, down to B. And then everything else is the same. Let's put that together slowly, and then we'll try it up to the recording tempo. Here we go. 1, 2, let's go. Good. And repeat. Leading tone, second chord. Good. All right. So guys, pause, rewind, replay what we just did as many times as you need, because that was the full intro, verse, and chorus, but it was slower. So practice it at that slower tempo before you meet me right here to try it at the normal speed. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. All right, give yourselves a hand. Nicely done. So guys, that's more than half of the song. That's the intro, and then the verse comes in, same piano part. Chorus comes in, same piano part. Next up, we've got an interlude and a bridge, but once we do those, we are going to have the entire song's sections learned. All we've got to do then is do our final video where I show you how to put those sections together and play it from beginning to end. This is A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay. I'm Phil, and you're watching HDpiano. I'll see you guys soon.